Hello everyone, I am Ruchika Kingrani. I was a student of PGDMC batch 5 in LJIMC. Currently I am in advertising. I am a brand manager at Beanstalk Theory. What we're going to talk about today is advertising in the field of advertising. Just a little brief about why and what advertising is and how has it evolved in the years, or how is it going on right now. So just a small storytelling. Just imagine a shoe and I ask you for what is the price of that shoe. You might think about like 1,000, 2,000 or 3,000 bucks. Now imagine the same shoe with a swoosh, a right mark on it. Now tell me the price of it. Of course, the range would have increased to 5,000, 10,000, 13,000. You thought about Nike. That's what a brand name and the advertising does to a product. Now, advertising is not a new age thing. Advertising has started since like ages. It has just evolved in years. Right now, what the perspective we have of advertising is it's available in print format, also in digital format. Print format, which is the offline format, majorly tries storytelling in a push format. It pushes you to you. It brings it to your door. It brings it through newspaper articles, some flyers, posters, hoardings. So it pushes the brand. Comparatively, where we'll think about the digital part, where it is available on your screens. In digital advertising, it's the consumer who chooses what he wants to see. He chooses which website he wants to visit. He chooses which platform he or she would want to purchase it from. So, looking at it, the better perspective of advertising seems to be where the consumer has the choice of choosing where he wants to see and what he wants to see. That is the digital advertising, which we also call digital marketing or online marketing. Considering the market of online advertising or digital marketing, there is a term in the industry that we say is ad agencies. The conventional ad agencies. Now, like every organization, there is a hierarchy to advertising agencies of what work is done by whom, who is qualified for a particular role, and how are you supposed to start doing that. So, in an advertising agency, there are two divisions, major divisions, what we can see. One is the brand management part. Second is the creative fulfillment part. Let's discuss a little about both the parts. When it comes to brand management parts, it involves of the roles majorly named as account managers, brand strategists, social media executives, everybody who is involved in bridging the gap of knowing from the brand / the client what is the objective of the brand. What are they expecting from a specific medium, whatever medium they're choosing, an Instagram page, Facebook page, LinkedIn, tweets that they're doing. So that is what they think about the brand, where they want to reach to it, and then the brand manager or brand strategist of the company who is getting the objective. Internally, then there is an account manager. Account is like a client. So every person majorly holds 2 or 3 clients and is the account manager or the client representative to the brand. They get the objective, what the client wants with the brand, what they want to do, what is their budget, what are their strategies, and then they offer them a tailor-made strategy of what to do with the brand, when to do with it, what communication are we planning to do, what launch, soft launch, campaigns, releases, what they want to do it, and the timing of it. Now that in the agency, in your 4 walls, you've got what a brand wants. Now you try on ki iska strategy, how can we make the strategy? How do we achieve the goals or the objectives set by the brand and the team? Now we've decided for a strategy, we want to do a launch, we want to do a campaign. That campaign needs a visual. That campaign needs a message that we want to show it to consumers that will then turn out either be a website visit or a sale or just be a lead to the brand. The message and the content is then fulfilled by the creative fulfillment team, which involves of a copywriter who is majorly involved in writing, who is the communication specialist of the brand. When the message is confirmed on it, when the message is finalized of what we want to communicate, then comes the graphic designer who then puts it into a screen and makes out a visual that will then reach to a final consumer. So it went on the brand that decided what they want to do, the brand strategist who is a part of the agency who will decide how and when we'll do it, the strategy for it, the social media person who will decide the timing of it, when am I posting it, when am I showing it to my clients, when am I showing it to the customers, the copywriter who will write for it, the graphic designers who will design for it. That is a major structure of a common advertising agency. Now comes the question of how can a soon college pass out student or just a graduate student or a master student can participate into it and then be a part of this vast industry of advertising, be it anywhere. Since it's digital, we have a lot of benefits into it. So as a student, as a person pursuing the course, there is only one suggestion. There is no other thing how you can step into the world. The only part is start involving. And that will happen when you start meeting people with internships. So there are multiple benefits of doing an internship in any of the roles that you're feeling you want to participate in. While you are doing your course, it will hardly be of like 5 to 7 hours of college time. The rest part of your day you can involve in an agency as a writer, as a designer, or even as a photographer. Internships will help you with multiple things. One, make you a part of the industry. You will know it. Where am I going? What am I doing? What will I be supposed to do after a specific period of time? It builds your CV. That will be your first thing that anybody will judge you because you are a fresher, you have almost no experience. Your CV will tell you that you have certain exposure to the industry. The third and important part is networking. While you are doing your internship, while you are just as a temporary asset to the company, you are still given the benefit of knowing people, knowing the brand, knowing the cycle, what happens every day. This helps you to come to the fourth main benefit of doing an internship, to finally decide on your career path. While you are doing an internship, for example, you started with photography and you thought, okay, I'll be a professional photographer. I come with a studio or an ad agency, of course. While you are doing it, you see the exposure of a content writer. You see the exposure of a graphic designer and you feel, okay, just learning the software, I know how creative I am. Let me try my hand on designing. And that will then help you to decide on finally what you would want to do and contribute to the idea of storytelling, that is advertising. I hope the details mentioned, the thing that we mentioned were of slightly help to you. Anybody wanting to work in the industry is feeling that they want to get an exposure of it, please connect with LJIMC. Also, my social media handles are mentioned on the screen. Please connect with us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. We would love to take you on board and give you an exposure of the industry.